What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at it again with another video. So, I just seen this pop up on social media and I had to really look it up, especially on my Twitter today. Apparently, WWE is considering, or maybe they've already started doing this, considering using AI to help write some of these storylines. Now that already sounds wild as it is. I don't know if y'all been seeing the whole AI wrestling clips that have been going viral on social media, but if the idea, the thought of AI creating wrestling storylines and being part of the script writing team doesn't concern you, I don't know what will in the realm of professional wrestling, because I feel like, one, it takes away jobs. That's taking away potential jobs for the script writers. I know some people, or I'm sure a lot of people online, feel like they could write the script better, and they could come up with some better ideas, which I'm sure they possibly could. But at the end of the day, these are still people that are putting the best ideas they possibly can together and trying to make a cohesive and entertaining show. So when you eliminate that, which, trust and believe, I wouldn't be surprised if TKO was trying to save as much money as they possibly could to really start using AI as potential script writers. I mean, you start to, in my opinion, you start to lose even more of the heart and value that professional wrestling has always been about when it comes to some of these stories. And granted, we've seen a lot of these stories kind of be replayed with different characters, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like the human element needs to be involved in that, not just some AI program. So we're going to check out this article that's specifically talking about that. This is on yahoo.com, and it's been all over social media. So we're going to read this article, and I guess the article comes from WrestleZone. New WWE hire will focus transition to AI-based storytelling. Good God, no. WWE is trying to see how it can integrate AI into its storylines on television. Cyrus, not even going to try to butcher the last name, was recently hired as WWE's new Senior Director of Creative Strategy. He previously held roles at One MMA and BuzzFeed. According to a new report from F4W Online, Dave Meltzer via the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, introduced Cyrus to WWE's creative staff as the person who would lead WWE transition to AI-based storytelling to integrate AI into a creative services like video and graphics. Good God, no. Meltzer said that Levesque said a shift to AI is inevitable, while Cyrus said he would both manage AI storytelling and be the liaison to the White House, as Levesque is taking on more duties in politics in some form. Okay. The report noted that WWE already has a contract with Writer AI, a platform that was already fed WWE content and came up with some storylines. According to one source, the platform came up with some absurdly bad storylines, including Bobby Lashley being a wrestler who was obsessed with Japanese culture and history. That actually sounds like something Vince would come up with. Aside from Lashley not being with WWE anymore, the general belief is that AI could have a major impact on storylines once the bugs are worked out. Meltzer noted that another unnamed wrestling promotion tested out using AI from a creative perspective, but learned that the services could not properly understand pro wrestling and storylines. And that's the biggest thing. That's my concern. Putting all this stuff into a program, into a software to come up with a storyline, you got to understand the nuances of professional wrestling, which, to be honest with you, there are some fans, some humans that don't understand the nuances and only want to try to get to a certain point of the story. You got to understand that. You got to build that through weeks of storytelling within the ring. Like, I don't think a program right now can get that. That just comes with human experience. And I feel like when you start letting AI get into that creative bag of things that have been usually dominated by actual human emotion, experience, and creativity, you start to dilute it. For example, I don't know if y'all know, I believe Timbaland has a AI artist, a musical artist, and Timbaland is one of the greatest producers of all time, and he has a AI artist. It's weird. I don't really like it. It sets a unnatural precedent or president. Well, it sets a unnatural, I guess you could say, idea for the music industry as a whole. Why do we need to pay an artist when we can just create an artist virtually? No. And then the same here. The same idea. Now I get it. We've seen some of these funny and sometimes wild AI wrestling related clips when they use somebody's likeness that has passed away to deliver a promo. But at the same time, that's just social media stuff. Actually trying to have a program develop a legitimate storyline that people are supposed to care and get invested in, that are involving real individuals, and it's going to be broadcast to millions of people, that's where I kind of check out. For me personally, that's why I'm like, I don't know about this one. Like, I'm all for trying new things. I just think wrestling should be ran by living, breathing human beings that have experiences and have experienced wrestling. Like, get people in the writer's room that are fans of wrestling. Obviously, they have some writing credentials, but that are actual fans of professional wrestling. Don't be trying to take the cheap route when you're making billions of dollars to hire a program to tell us a mediocre story or a story that makes absolute no sense. Because AI still needs to be worked on. And even then, if you're able to get it to come up with some somewhat interesting stories, still, I just think the human experience will always supersede a AI program's understanding of what professional wrestling is. That's just my personal opinion on it. I think this is a horrible direction, and it seems they've already started trying to implement that. And it just gives me vibes that TKO is being incredibly cheap. Because if you're able to create a storyline using a program, you don't need multiple writers. You can let some people go. That's another big reason we're letting these programs and software, these programs just take other people's livelihoods, and I don't like it. I don't like this at all. I am not for this at all. But I want to know, how do y'all feel down below? Do you guys think this is a interesting and a positive direction to take some of the storyline creative ideas using AI, or do y'all feel like it needs to be a human, a person that has lived life and understand wrestling storylines rather than an AI program? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down below. But I appreciate all the love, support. Road to 200K. Appreciate y'all kicking with me. See you on the next one. Peace.